Hey guys, this is TotesOlive here. I was on Discord talking about some stuff, and Saraiguma asked an interesting question. She asked, what happens if you give Worldpyre Phoenix revenge? And I honestly don't know. I assume what she means is what happens when you give Worldpyre Phoenix revenge and it dies. So we went ahead and made a quick deck just to test it out. I'm calling the deck Science because we're doing some science here. And just so you can see, basically what the deck is it's just trying to get down and draw Worldpyre Phoenix. This is not a good deck. It's not meant to be a good deck. It's just a bunch of black and red draw card effects and digging down to find a Worldpyre Phoenix so that we can attempt to give Worldpyre Phoenix revenge with Swear Vengeance. So that's our goal. This may not be the most consistent way, but it was the way that I thought of doing it really quickly. So we're going to take it into the casual room, and we're just going to run it through a bunch of paces and see if we can actually get it to happen. And I figured instead of just doing it, why not record it so you guys can see all of the ridiculousness that we go through in order to commit science for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and take this thing out, take it for a spin, and I guess a couple of spins. And we'll just play until we finally manage to get a Worldpyre Phoenix with revenge to see what happens when it dies. Because I can only think of two possibilities. One is that it will go back into your deck like normal, and then after that point, every time it dies, it'll return to your hand and Destiny into play immediately. Or it could immediately gain Destiny, go into your hand and play and draw a card. And one of those two things is going to happen. Either way, the outcome will be good, but we want to know which outcome it's going to actually be. So this is a pretty good hand. We've got the Worldpyre Phoenix and the Revenge and the Swear Vengeance, and then some draw stuff. So we might actually be able to do this on our first game, if we can survive. We do have to survive, so we need to get up to the point where we can cast the Worldpyre Phoenix. So we're probably going to try to get to 7 sigils, which really means we should be playing some more sigil find, but whatever, we'll go. Now all we need is sigils. We need 7 sigils. Let's grab the Dark Return in case we need it. We are running a little bit unit light in this deck, so we'll see what happens with that. But okay, so far so good. We do need another source of fire, but we'll get it. Luckily, my opponent's got a very dirtily deck over there as well. Although, granted, when my opponent finally does get to go off with their deck, it's going to be bad for me. Hopefully, they play a unit that I can steal with Madness. This could be super bad otherwise. As much as I want the Auric Interrogator, I need this. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to do this, grab the Auric Interrogator back, and then play it, giving me a card draw at the end of the turn, which is cool. So, yay, go us. Hey, look, scheme. Okay, we are 1 sigil short of being able to get this going. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. And we are going to end it there. I think we'll be able to do what we want to do now. So yeah, first game out. Who'da thunk? Perfect. Okay, let's see what happens. So it died. It gains revenge. It's got revenge. Revenge. Oh, revenge didn't activate. Its entomb effect activated instead of the revenge. So apparently, giving Worldpyre Phoenix revenge does nothing. That's unfortunate. So the entomb effect takes place over the revenge, even though first time it's killed to give it Destiny, shuffle into the top. does something when it's killed. So even though Revenge is technically an Entomb effect, it's not an Entomb effect in the same way, and so it doesn't function. That is too bad for us. Well, now we know. I don't know that I have any way of killing it. I don't think I have any fast things in here, so I'm pretty sure my opponent just wins. But it doesn't really matter. We got to test what we wanted to test. Granted, it probably doesn't matter because he probably has protect anyways, because if he's running that, if he's running the nightmare memes, I mean, you're gonna have to have it. Okay, well, unfortunately we figured it out. Now we do want to try maybe casting it a second time, but we now know the answer, which is Revenge will never proc. Well, that was a quick video, guys. Thanks so much. And sorry about the lighting. I'm streaming during the day I'm recording this during the day where I don't normally record. So I'm going to go ahead and post this up there so you guys can see what happens. And that's an unfortunate interaction, but now you know. And knowing is half the battle. Blah, 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 blah.